everybody. Okay, let's see. Are we ready to get this part 2 of today underway? Let's give ourselves a minute while this stream gets started. And because of this week being the channel anniversary, there'll be plenty of things to come, especially on the Patreon side of the channel, but as well as like the stuff coming to YouTube side, so stay tuned. I won't do too much, of course. I can only do as much as I am able to. I genuinely think I'm just going to start off this second part of the stream with just more card decoder. I found that to be actually kind of fun. Dark. Sure. That's it. Okay, so it's... It's an effect, dark attribute, but that doesn't give me anything else to work with. Because there could be so many cards. Maybe could I narrow down cannot be serious. Interesting, interesting. Looks like I got really lucky last time. I remember when this guy sold his Yu-Gi-Oh cards in binders on YouTube. What a journey. Hello! Welcome! Welcome! That means you know how old my channel is. Oh my goodness. Did I bring back all the Yu-Gi tubers? All the OGs from a decade ago? Hello, welcome. It's been a while if you've left for a considerable amount of time. Dragon Ball GT 245. Awesome username. Still don't know how I feel about that series myself, but it's not too bad. But yes, nice to be recognized from the old days. Hello. A literal decade, I know. Oh no, a decado. It's not pink, it's magenta. A literal decade. Let's see if everybody else comes back from the previous stream. We're gonna pick up where we left off. As well as just like stuff is gonna happen this week in full force. It's gonna be a celebration of my channel. It's not entirely gonna be like stuff from the past. It's just stuff that's relevant to my channel will be either continuing in double the effort, like the recent subscriber special of getting Avatar out there, or starting stuff that should have been started a while ago. Like tomorrow will be an entire stream on my Patreon for Kamen Rider Kuga. We're gonna start that long journey. Kuga all the way to Zets. Yes, I am definitely willing to do that. And many other things that I have yet to reveal for this week. And by week, I literally mean a week, because I didn't do anything yesterday for Memorial Day. So it'll be till next Tuesday. And then it will, things will go back to my normal release window of whenever the videos are ready. So potentially by the end of this week, we'll be on Avatar Book 2. Many other shows might be finished this week. Other things will get going faster, etc. And the other beauty of this stream, like the previous one today, is we're doing card openings, not just playing Master Duel. We got some cards to open. It'll be fun. Where is everybody else that was here before? Said I was gonna be back. Here I am. I'll stick with what I have. Woo! No, a deck I don't want to go second with. Well, at least I have easy access to field spell. No. Not the dragon maids. Well, first and foremost, I'll just normal summon Lopter. Trigger himself. Summon Mardell. Mardell's effect. Give me that field spell. And then I can finally actually play Field Barrier. Managed to finish where I joined. Awesome! Digidrago! One of the OGs of my channel. I remember a time period when that wasn't his name. But I don't remember what it was. Because he changed it. Yo, what's up, my bro, Joseph? How are you doing? Happy 10-year anniversary. Wow, people are coming in out of the woodworks. Welcome, welcome. Oh, come on. I know what I'm doing. Oh, Joseph Welts, Lee. Welcome, welcome. No, you... That's right! That was your name, Digi. That's right. You were the number hunter back then. No, I knew it was something. Because I remember you changed it, and I was like, wait, why would you change it? And then I only remember you for that. Do that. And then I'm just gonna immediately get my Levitine on field. It's been a while since I last visited. How long has it been for you, Joseph Welt? You remember when the last time you were here was? I wonder who your very first subscriber was. I don't remember. we're just gonna do this online match first, because I think DG and I were gonna PvP. Been a couple months? A couple months. That's actually pretty tame compared to other people coming back to this channel. Select the monster you summoned. I guess. Sure. Your effect on opponent's turn. Battleground, wow. Yugioh got 3 decks finished. No. So far today, I attempted to build Black Wings and Earthbound Immortals to varying levels of success. No. Take 200. Ouchie. Okay, hello. Again. I could just immediately... You know what? I think I can OTK right now. I'm going to activate Levitine's effect. Immediately summon my Jormungandr. Attach cards from my opponent's field. And you know what? I'm going to take that Dragon Maid in his graveyard, because that's a dangerous thing in his graveyard. Oh, okay, can't take it. Unaffected by other monster effects while equipped with an... Okay. Well, didn't check for that. Why am I always facing these kinds of decks today? Okay. Change to attack. I'm gonna go battle phase. Looks like I should have taken the 2 cards on the field. Because if I had taken both, would the protection have gone away? Might not matter. Attack. Oh, I'm gonna let him live with 100. Main phase 2. I'll detach. Fine, he goes back to your graveyard. Draw. You go under as material, but they have to. I think it's very hard to assemble Yugi's deck. Yes, it is. Unless the opponent has a way of, like, flipping life points or whatever, I think I got this. Do they have another play? World Legacy, huh? They might actually have a play. Nope. I force you to discard from your hand. Well, he's gonna fuse again. Or not. They're gonna just crash for game? Or wait, what are they? Interesting. Yep, that's what they do. Okay, I see what they did. I see what they did. Okay. Game's not over yet. There's the big one. There's the big one. But it's mine. Oh, that's actually great. Because if this thing can activate and negate the activation, oh boy. I gotta bait the... What? Interesting. Sure. What are you gonna do now? Get another search. And I have the craziest idea. Come on out, number 92. Heart, Earth, Dragon. This is my ultimate backup plan. Because watch. I don't even need to use Heart of Dragon. I can just attack per game. It was an actual good effort. Good game. Good game, good game. At least he's not like other people that would just surrender if they ever had the chance to, you know, be like, nah, I'm not going to. This makes things, like, a little more entertaining. Alrighty, everyone. We won a duel. If you were here for the last stream today, you know what this means. If you didn't, when we win duels today, we get to open cards. And we're going to do all of the Digimon ones I have in stock before I open any of the Buddy Fight cards I have. Unfortunately, I don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh product that's not sealed, because trying to find it in stores these days is utterly ridiculous. It's almost not even worth trying to find sealed product unless it's online. And so far, to remind ourselves of earlier today, I got this. And this. So next we're going to be opening the OG Blue starter deck for Digimon, because these starter decks come with a booster pack, which is the most ingenious decision a TCG ever did. I remember a time when Yu-Gi-Oh was much easier to find. I know. We all do, don't we? But because of stupid TCG store stuff and people being, like, annoying scalpers, Logan Paul, there's so many factors that have just ruined physical TCG. Not even just Logan Paul. And as much as I, like, appreciate the guy nowadays and think he's hilarious, Logan Paul does kind of ruin things for other people. But it's not even just that. It's like scalpers, inflation, people being absolutely rude about stuff in stores. Scalpers made it so much harder. Exactly. Like, I'm scared to purchase sealed product of Yu-Gi-Oh! For when we get the overframes. Those look cool, but I have never gotten a single prismatic rare. I never got the Astral Language Utopia or the Leviathan Dragon. I'm never gonna get 100 Dragon or whatever that stupid 1,000 Dragon is, because it's $1,000. If I get lucky and I pull it, I might just sell it. It's that valuable, apparently. But it's also like, I want the cool overframes, but I don't want to have to rush to a store just for that. It's the same thing with the Lego minifigures, because they're now in boxes. Unless you're smart enough to have the app that people created to help you pick out what minifigure is in which box. I went to a Walmart, and all of their minifigure boxes were open. They were ripped. They were ruined. I didn't even want to buy them. That's just rude. 10,000 Dragon, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, like, why are people ruining toys for kids? Trading cards, Lego. The companies aren't exactly doing any favors, but it's making, like, it's no wonder kids don't want to get into these things. And everyone's like, oh, they only want to play on their tablets or video games or smart devices. And it's like, You think? Half of the toys that kids want to get into these days are they're priced out of scalpers. People are just ruining stuff in stores because they feel like they're owed something. Etc., etc. Quality control issues, stuff just leaves shelves too fast, they don't stock enough. They start to only price things for adult people only. Sorry to go on that kind of a rant, but it's ruining how kids should be enjoying these things. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. Corporations and companies are capitalists. They only think about making money and not service. I know. And are there other better models that exist in the world? Potentially. But when you've existed as a country for as long as we have so far, like, I know stuff like this is hard to change. And I'm not expecting things to change, but, like, I can't even get a job. People be like, oh, yeah, you don't have money? Get a job. Excuse me? I've been applying for the last year with one interview out of, like, 25 plus applications. I keep applying to the same places. I'm applying for the stuff I got a degree for. I have a master's in my graphic design field, and nobody there wants to take me because, oh, you don't have enough job experience. You don't have enough work experience, huh? You're a rookie. Oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't get an internship in college when I was already going for a bachelor's in 3 years. Let's not talk about this anymore. I've already ruined the mood of what's supposed to be a celebration stream. We're supposed to be having fun. The 10 years of my channel. Apparently, it's the 10 years of a disappointing life. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. But it does feel that way a little bit. Things change over time, and they've only gotten worse. For most things. I wouldn't say completely, because it's like, in other cases, things have gotten better. But because of the last 6 years of that decade being post-COVID, and literally all the world events that have happened since the pandemic, kinda... puts into perspective just... Whew. Okay, well, there's nothing worth showing from the structure deck, unless you didn't know about the structure deck already, except for this Metal Garurumon. Oh, here we go. We got another booster pack to Then once this pack is opened and we look through it, Digi, I'm gonna set up a room and we're gonna 1v1. What do we got? Gomamon. Geogreymon. Vorvomon. Oh, yes, another one of my favorite evolution lines. Introduced in the mobile game. Remember this guy? Manifesting good luck on pull. Thanks. I remember this guy from Lynx. Who else remembers the mobile game Digimon Lynx? I think some guys of my channel would remember. I made a few really crappy quality videos of Digimon Lynx. Some other guys have. The game has technically been revived, but it's in such a capacity that it's not worth playing. Lynx, that brings me back. Yeah, exactly. This guy. An entire evolution line was invented for a mobile game. You gotta love Digimon. Volcanic Dramon. I remember when that was new. Ha! Shamanmon. Come on, this is the set that had the awesome Alter S. What else was even rare from that set? Holy Wave. Dual Beamon. Argomon. You know what's funny, Digi? Your profile picture, I'm pretty sure, is Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon, and I never got a Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. I still don't. Me, I used to use 3 devices to grind events. It was rough. That game was rough. I remember being disappointed when it shut down, and I was like, no! This is what I wanted in a Digimon game, and then Cyber Sleuth came to Switch, and I was satisfied. For a little while. Time Stranger's looking to be pretty cool. Mastemon? Really? Another one that was technically invented in Cross Wars? Come on. Demi Vmon? Okay, come on. Ha! And Kylamon. Anyone else looking forward to that Digimon TCG online? That's finally happening? Like an actual simulator to play the Digimon game online? I'm looking forward to it. Because aside from the tutorial app that they created to show you how to play the game, I have never played the actual card game. They just need to copy the good things that Master Duel did and they'll be fine. Although did I hear that the TCG Online is going to have a story mode or something? Metal Mamemon, okay. Hey, happy 10th anniversary, bro. Let's go. We got another old member of the channel, Astaflow. Speaking of Asta, Black Clover finally ended, if anyone didn't know. That's right, the series, Black Clover, has finished. You can now fully finish Black Clover. What up, man? How you been? Okay, well, what's the last card of this pack gonna be? Frickin' Dino Beamon. This pack was a bust. Okay, well, unfortunate. Whew, okay, alright. Open a duel room, create a room, create the room, do. Okay, here's the room ID. If anyone wants to join this room of dueling, here you go. If you want to join as a spectator, although why would you if you're just going to watch the stream anyway? We have one more Digimon thing to open, and then we have a ton of buddy fight cards. Oh yeah, I can't wait until the anime comes back. I saw the manga ended, and I saw the final image. I need to see it animated. Exactly, man. It's good. It's not completely everything I wanted in the ending, but it's good enough. It feels like one of those jumping off points. Like, it feels like the end of regular Naruto going into Shippuden. You know, into Shippuden, right? Yes, yes. Season 2 of Ice Blade Sorcerer is happening. Didn't expect that one to happen, but that's very nice. I love Ice Blade Sorcerer. But for some reason, I didn't like its manga. I tried the art style of the Ice Blade manga, and I didn't like it. The anime, to me, looked better. Is everyone in? Who wants to be in? I mean, what about... You're in? Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna switch my deck up. I'm just gonna play something I haven't touched in a while. Come on out, Supreme King's Dark. Gotta admit, I'm a bit rusty with a couple decks. Don't worry, I'm a bit rusty too. You gotta love my surprise today when I find out that Raid Raptors got a rank 13. I'm like, when did that happen? Why didn't Elephas's deck get printed yet? That's the other rank 13 that exists already, and they invented a new one? I want my Etheric Amon. I want to play rank ups. I want them to print a shining draw card so that I could pretend to be Elephas. Because I love that duel. I love that duel so much. It's the counter people say when other people go, I don't like Zexal, I don't like Yuma. We all point to Yuma versus Elephas. Or Yuma versus Nash. That's a pretty, like, staple of the series. Or the final duel, Yuma versus Astral. Those three, to me, are like the peak of Zexal. So I pity people that left it too early. Should I use best deck I got or random? Go random. No, Lee, I'm not playing with the Black Wings. I have to tweak that deck a little. I'm going with something that I haven't touched in a while. This will be like old times. Oh no! Yubel! Yubel can be terrifying. Especially nowadays. Yubel is fun. I just don't know the counters. Though I use it a bit differently. Oh boy. Well, is my hand good or not? Monsters. Guess I'll put you in my pendulum zone. And play Duelist Alliance. So let me add a pendulum-related card to my hand. Guess I'll normal summon you. Activate that pendulum call. Discard Pot of Riches. Add. I need at least a scale 1 in my hand. Scale 1, and then I'll take one of the other magicians to my hand. Yes, Lee. Karibo is really good. Set you in my pendulum zone. Guess we're gonna go for the obligatory pendulum summon. To make the obligatory electromite. There. Nah, I think I'm fine. Although I think I know the point of the effect. I probably should have put something else in my extra deck. Okay. I got Kaiju. Awesome. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me now. I don't quite know that. I might have no choice but to go Pendulum Fusion. Aha! Starving Venom! Takes me back to the good old days when it ruled the meta. Nowadays, it's just a regular fusion monster, basically. I mean, it's still strong, it's just kind of sad to think about. Oh, that's a deck I should play. Preda Plants. Of course, Starving Venom can't do anything yet. What are those face downs? Okay, I'm just gonna go through for a ton of damage. Because I don't think I have a chance of getting Zark on my feet. When will I ever have a duel where I can just get Zark on my field, less the pendulum scales? So I can feel like I'm playing as Zark. The deck is too slow. But Zark also had busted cards. The real world version sucks. Okay, well, Venom in the graveyard is fine. Aha! Why? Ah, yes, Abyss Actor Curtain Riser. Zark. These things are only good with Zarks on the field. You're a dead card now because put a Kaiju on my field. Although, wait a minute. Did he brick? If I just go into battle... Alright, do we do up to 3? Yeah, we'll do best of 3. But we're allowed to switch decks if we want to. I just attacked for game with a Kaiju. Okay. GG. I won with a card I didn't even have. Interesting. That shows how bad this deck is. Oh, wait, I have to leave? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. God, why can't the Zark deck be, like, actually like anime Zark? Digi, I have an idea. If you're willing to let me stall, I want to try something hilarious. Told you differently, I play for fun. Just throws opponents off. Okay. I have an idea. If you're willing to let me set up something, I want to end the duel on a hilarious ending. But I can't be interrupted. Is that okay? This is just for fun anyway. For anyone that wants to know what I'm doing, remember Dawn 1000 in Zexal? I'm just gonna do that. Because there are so many times I want the ending to be that way. I think I got Numeronius to spawn or to summon once. And it's because I got somehow stupid lucky with my draws. But yeah, I would love to be like, I want to win on Numeronius. So I think the only thing you have to do, Digi, is get rid of my Numeronius. So then I can get the bigger guy. I think. This one is basically just a wash. This duel is just to see something happen. I guess going second. Come on, hand. Heart of the card. Give me something good. Tribute or popping. I think Numeronius has to get popped. I think it has to be destroyed by card effect. But I'm kind of blanking on it. Hold on. Can I look at yeah. That I'll do that. Give me Numeron Network. Okay. Yeah, great. I don't need that at the moment. Once per turn, you can touch material at the end of the fight. Now. If this card you control is destroyed by a card effect while it has a material. Okay. You need to destroy Numeronius while it has a material. So have something ready in hand that's like a destroy a monster on field. Because I think that's all. Activate Numeron network from field. Put calling in my graveyard. Summon the Numeron gates. Try. We're gonna try. We're gonna see if this will work. Now the next thing I need to do is rank up to the Chaos Gate Sunya. I was so happy when these things finally got printed. Oh wait, I have my card here to pop. Oh wait, no, I need that to pop Sunya. Okay. Okay. All right. Because in the case of Sunya was destroyed by a monster effect. Yeah, had to, okay. I'm all set to get to Numeronius. You just have to have a way of destroying Numeronius. Nightmare Throne. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. I see what he's doing. I'm not Veiloring that, actually. Hi, Terror Incarnate. I will Veilor that. I will Veilor a Samsara Deluxe. I hope that doesn't ruin things. Okay, that was fine. I draw for turn. Sunya returns to field. Yep, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. Digi, you're in a perfect setup. Okay. I summon Exile Force. I use its effect to destroy Sunya. Oh, no! I forgot the most important part. My network has to be in the graveyard. Okay, okay. Well, that's okay. We're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot. Lovely. I keep forgetting that for that to activate, network has to be in the graveyard. That's so stupid. Yeah, I'll flip over my Jar of Greed. If I somehow manage to recover this play after fumbling the bag, I will be surprised. Because I don't exactly have too many more monsters in my extra deck. Although, if I had a Monster Reborn in deck, I could probably bring back Sunya. Sunya's not banished. It's in my graveyard. I just need another way of getting it back from my graveyard. I think I can still recover this. Unless you want to destroy my Numeron network. We'll see if I can recover this play. Great! Draw my third search field spell guy. Okay, fine. Pathfinder. Send that one. Sorry, Yubel wanted to dance a bit. If only I had a monster reborn. Because if I do the Sunya play again, and he comes back from its effect, but if Network's still on the field, you'll take burn damage. I don't know if you'd survive me trying it a second time. Got away with Monster Reborn. Would that have to be my Sunya? I control. Dang it. It has to be under my control. Target a network and 4 of your numbers that are banished in the graveyard. Come on. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. If I can't recover this, we could probably just call this one and we could try again. Maybe I should just pack an obligatory Monster Reborn into this deck. No, I don't need that. You wanna call it here, Digi? I don't think I can recover the play. Can we start that one over? I'm fully willing to accept defeat for this one. I tried to play and I failed, so it's only right that you get the win for that. So I'm gonna make sure... Do I not have Monster Reborn in this deck? Oh my gosh, I do. Okay. 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 We should be good now. Gonna switch deck to an older build. Ojama's awesome. I love that. That I set this stream up so far in advance and it's actually paying off. Because it's literally the day of celebration. I'll go first. My hand is good. Okay, well, it's something. There we go. Immediate setup, networking graveyard. Just right off the bat. It's already there. Pathfinder to search another one. Okay. Field spells in graveyard already. Sunya's getting go. Don't worry, I won't mess it up this time. Armed dragons. Good job. Awesome. To witness Armed Dragon level 10. Awesome. Jazz it up indeed. Okay, well, I just got something that might help. Sunya to field. I think I can still get my plague. Summoner Monk. Yes, yes, do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that. No! You don't need to target the field spell. Okay, well, we know. Crash? No, it has to be destroyed by a monster effect. Have C1 crash into me? No, to get the play off, it has to be destroyed by a monster effect. You had it. It was like right there. Like, it literally just has to be destroyed by a card effect. Monster effect. Excuse me. Monster effect. XYZ Dragon Cannon. Love this thing. Aha! Yes! Whoa. It also has to be, like, on my turn that you have to destroy it with a monster effect. Because Chaos Ritual is a normal spell. Unless, hold on. You may not need to. If I do this... Okay. I'm gonna do the Exiled Force play into destroying Sunyu. You have to be ready, Digi, to destroy my Numeronius. Okay? There you go. We're gonna pull this off, everybody. Now, don't attack me. Just end turn, and you'll see what happens. Can it forces me to attack? Oh. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, your monsters should have been in defense. That's right. If able. Because, like, if you don't have any monsters that can attack and you end your turn, it's an auto win. Thank you for helping me set that up at all, because that is such a hard thing to pull off. Now, after all of that, we're going to open some more cards. Because that's the other part of this stream. Anytime. Of course, Digi. It was just to showcase that Numeronius is a thing that you can do now. I think if we were to ever do that again, you'd have to make sure your monsters are in defense mode. Because it forces to attack if able. Because if they're not able to attack and you pass turn, it's an insta-win. Our final Digimon TCG product is this structure deck. Oh, awesome. And the booster pack with the structure deck is another pack of Great Legend. Awesome. Only card worth showing off from the deck itself is this Kreskarurumon. Good feelings about this one? With the card pack? Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Start off with Aqua Viper. Jack Ray. Only downside, C1000 doesn't have effect protection. Yeah, that is true. It can be dark hold off the board if someone has a lot of destruction. I barely know anything about buddy fight, so I hope when we go to that section you can educate me. Oh, don't worry. I'll let you all know. Okay, so what's next? Dukunemon. Another Yugioh Greymon. Meteormon. Black Gabumon. Gabumon. Flamemon. Huh. Okay. Come on, something good. Tactical Retreat. Baboongamon? Baboongamon. Okay. Koromon. Mandramon. Okay, last chance for something good. What? Oh! This is one of the secrets of the set. Luceimon's a secret? This is like... This is one of those really hard to find cards. I don't care if this set came out like 2 or 3 years ago, but oh my gosh. Woo! That's a cool card. Dang, Lucymon. I know. I mean, by today's pricing, it might not even be expensive anymore. It might be a cheap card. Who knows? That was a great pull. I know. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so amazing. Wow, I'm actually grateful that I did hold on to these card packs to be opened on stream. A Lucymon, this Dynasmon, this Ophanimon. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, everybody. We've reached the last couple of things, and it's Buddy Fight product. Plus a Buddy Fight pack. This stuff is even harder to find in sealed form anymore, because the game is discontinued. Which is a shame. The show is amazing. The game is actually quite fun. Even if it has weird rulings sometimes. But finding sealed product of it is almost impossible. I say almost because I found a website that's like Amazon, but it's only for the Asian countries. And there's plenty of Buddy Fight sealed products that's still available, but it can't be shipped to me. Why? So if Digi wants to keep dueling, I'm gonna switch decks again. I'm actually gonna try this time. No more goofing around. Rip, just like the chaotic card game? Yep. Although I heard recently that one might be coming back. I can literally do nothing with this hand. Believe me if I say I know more about Vanguard than Buddy Fight. I would believe it, because Vanguard's still relevant. I believe it. No! How am I even supposed to... Okay. What is this hand? I genuinely hope other people show up. Like, this has been the day to celebrate. Like, literally, Memorial Day and then the day my channel started a decade ago. Whoa! Immediate! Okay. Can this deck finally get going? No. Apparently not. Oh, come on! I think yesterday or the weekend would have worked much better. I know, but like today, the date today is what matters. Revive. Okay. My Skull Convoy is weakened by the... oh, I know that trap. Oh, hey! Hirose Moto's back! What deck is he playing? He's playing Ojama Arm Dragon. Basically the Chaz deck. Discard from my hand. Well, I don't exactly have a need for you, I guess. I say that and watch, he's gonna immediately... no, maybe not. Although... why do you keep attacking into... okay. Skull Convoy. Might be going for his ending. His big arm dragon catapult cannon. It's an option. Okay. Good game. Pretty much just a fun deck, indeed. Good game, good game. That was fun. Okay, we will now swap over to the next cards we will open, which will be Future Card Buddy Fight product. The fact that I'm even holding a card pack from this card game is a miracle in of itself. The way Buddy Fight works is you have a world, a flag you fight under, and the cards that you can play in your deck are dictated by the flag you're using. And there have been plenty of unique flags. Yes, I'm talking about it now, Lee. It's a game of... how do I put this? It's definitely a more proactive game than Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it feels like it goes by faster or whatever. Okay. So, then you have unique flags that there are specific card types that can only be played under that. Oh! Weird world reactions, bro. What is up? Hello, man. Oh my goodness! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't ask about the cowboy hat. It's one of the things I did on my channel years ago. We're being nostalgic today. So anywho, back to Buddy Fight, which, by the way, weird world, this anime, Buddy Fight, is actually a pretty amazing watch. It's also all free on YouTube, because that's how Bushiroad released the episodes, on YouTube. How else to describe Buddy Fight? You changed Jack's Digi? Awesome. Then, I might link below in the description when this stream is over, like a Buddy Fight video about everything you need to know about Buddy Fight. But, it's definitely a worthwhile show. It's definitely a unique card game, to say the least. I will say this. Card effects that you see in the show that seem overpowered are literally printed the exact same way in real life. But that's because the game itself is already so busted. I only got to play the physical card game a few times, and it was because it was a buddy of mine in college that genuinely wanted to learn the game just to play with me. So let's see what this card pack has in store for me. Okay, right off the bat we have a Contagious Weakening Gas. Chaos Ravarager? Wait a minute. Ravarager. What? Yep, okay. Interesting. So it's not the secret pack. which is the way they did things starting in X. Where if you bought a box, you were guaranteed a secret pack because every set had like 3 secret packs. And the contents of your secret pack were the same if it was the same secret pack. Which is something Buddy Fight did, and I'm glad they did, because it allows for the harder cards to be in one pack. So the way that works is, if you got the Dragon Ein secret pack like I did years ago in that booster box, you're guaranteed those cards in that pack. So if you're lucky to get the pack, you're lucky to get everything you know is coming in that pack. So it comes with the Dragon Ein flag, the Dragon Throne spell, the Demonic Demise Dragon Azitahaka, and the Demonic Demise Sword Aqualta Gwalnif. And then I think there was like one other monster in that pack. Let me see. One other monster in the pack that supports the deck, the flag, the spell, the monster, the item. Yeah. That was pretty much the pack. And Buddy Fight does it, and it's great. And you know the secret pack because of a special printing the cards have. I didn't get the secret pack, obviously. So what else is in this pack? Oh! He's one of the cards on the box art. Thunder Preacher Inazumaki. Oh, cool. One of the ones Gao used in the final stages of X. That's pretty cool. Okay, who else is in this pack? Invincible Bonds, Ricky and the Raging Spirits. Oh, that's cool. By the way, the cards look like this. Did you ask me what my first Buddy Fight deck was? My first Buddy Fight deck was... I guess if I don't count structure decks, then it was a Levitine deck I built, because there's this guy in Buddy Fight X who hates monsters because of how they screwed him over in a tournament. And so the main villain of that season, Wisdom, gave him a item. Because in Buddy Fight, your buddy is like your... You know in Yu-Gi-Oh! There was that arc, Virtual World, with a deck master? Well, that's just Buddy Fight all the time. Because there are some monsters that are special if they're your buddy, and they function with your deck. But there are items that can be your buddy too, which implies that they have souls. Don't ask me why, it's a weird lore thing with Buddy Fight. Yeah. So, there was already an item that could be your buddy in the past. It was the Sword Durandal in Legend World, which is as it would sound like, a world of legendary stuff and mythology stuff. So, this guy, Keisetsu, he gets an item from Wisdom called Demonic Descent, Sword of the King, Levitine. And if Levitine is your buddy, it does a very special thing. Actually, I think I have the card. Hold on a minute. Let me grab my unfinished deck. From this awesome deck case that was given to me from a friend of mine. This is also from years past. And I say unfinished. It was almost finished. I literally just needed a few cards. It was almost finished. Where are you? Bunch of cards like you. Please tell me I have my one. No, it's not with the deck. It's in the binder that's buried over there. Great. I do have a copy of Levitine. It's just not with the deck. But there is one other thing I will show off about Buddy Fight cards. Unlike other trading card games, because from what I remember, Pokemon doesn't do this anymore. They used to. The break cards. A cool sideways card. Buddy Fight has those. They're called impacts. We have a final phase in Buddy Fight where you can activate these things. It's like basically it's like the end phase except cooler. Final phase. And then of course, we got Impact Monsters, which is an entire season dedicated to it. Bow, you lovely dragon, you. So, after going on a little bit of a tangent, I bet you're still wondering what Levitine does when it's your buddy. Well, let me tell you. When Levitine is your buddy, you are able to call... Is the final phase an attack? Okay. Not quite. It depends on what the impact is you're using, because unless you're using an impact monster, it's not technically an attack. It's more like an effect damage. Because there are some impacts that all they do is you pay their cost and you deal damage to the opponent. That's why it's supposed to be the final phase. Because most impacts are basically just effect damage. And in the very early days, that's all they did. The most famous one is the Gargantua Punisher, where it's like a big sword and it goes... Boom. Deals a specific amount of damage, but there has to be nothing in the center. Because with Buddy Fight, you have the center, and your left and right. And if there's something like a monster in your center... That's literally your shield, most of the time, against your enemy attacking you directly. Because you have the 3 pillars. But I'm not going to get into impact monsters, because that's an entirely weird ruling thing. And the season itself does a better job of explaining that than I do. But the way some impacts work... Some decks are built around them. It's a very cool mechanic where it's like, they can win you a game. Or if your opponent is playing a specific deck, they can be countered. It adds a little excitement, because most people don't play impacts at all, and you pass your turn. You don't always declare final phase. I still didn't mention what Levitine does. I keep getting sidetracked. When Levitine is your buddy, you are able to summon as many items as you want to the field. Normally, it's only one item at a time. But with Levitine, you can summon as many items to your field as you want, as long as you can pay their equip cost. And doesn't it also point difference, like opponent has to be under... Exactly. Very specific things have to be able to happen. And that's an entire deck. Levitine is an entire deck, where the point of it is you don't run monsters at all. You run spells, items, and impacts. Because it's a very glass cannon deck. If you lose the chance to attack, or your opponent has so many ways of stopping you, you don't have a defense. It's supposed to be an all-attack deck. And it's one of my favorites in the entire game's existence. Never mind the fact that the game has so many ways of playing the game. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the archetypes boil down to a play style, but most of the time, you're playing with so many different things mashed together, because in Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't matter if you have card in a deck just because. Like the stupid people on Ladder years ago that would just run a Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. I got tired of that pretty quickly. Oh, right, I didn't finish the card pack. Oh, okay. Oh! It's one of those cool foilies. One of those cool shines on the... Can I not show off? Okay. Corrosion code 666 Xeno Chaos Darkness. Why can't I get the... Like, It's a fun game that I wish would get a revival. And by revival, I mean I would love them to reprint cards. Don't make anything new, just reprint the old stuff. Maybe make a simulator for it. But what's crazy is the anime actually does a good job of explaining how the game works. You could watch the whole show, and you would know how to play the game. That's how good it is at showcasing the game. In any case, Digi is ready for another round. I'm gonna get ready for another round. Because there was also one card in the first year of the game's release. It's just so hilarious to me. The effect of it is, it's the main character's buddy's father. Another show would bring more attention to it, that is true. But there is a card, right? So, Drum Bunker Dragon's father has a very hilarious effect written on the card. What the effect is, and I kid you not, if your opponent is a child, or your child, I'm forgetting the exact wording, this card gets 10,000 power. That's all it is. The point of the card is to be like the father versus son duel episode, exactly. The whole point of the card is to be like, I'm your father, therefore I'm stronger than you, but you have to find a way to defeat me. Deal with it. But it's actually printed on the card. Oh my gosh, it is such a good episode. It is such a good episode. That's crazy, all of them were kids. Exactly. That's kind of the point. Let's see, what other cards were printed in Buddy Fight that are an actual thing? There was a spell in Magic World that, like, the entire deck revolved around it. But if you were able to cast it, you could shut off your opponent's flag. I kid you not. As long as you had the whole combo ready and you weren't interrupted, because technically the spell could be negated. If it wasn't interrupted, you could just be like, hey, I force your flag face down. You can't play the game anymore. Except for that one time when the main villain fought that deck and was like, haha, you fool, I have a card in my hand that I can activate even when I have no flag. And it upgraded his flag. It was also pretty crazy. Oh no. I'm fighting Gate Guardian? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. They always have a way. Indeed. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just gonna go for an attack. And then there are, let's see. What else did Buddy Fight the game give us? I guess the upgraded version of Dragon Ein, Dragon's Y. Imagine having 20 life instead of 10, but you could only play monsters. That's Dragon's Y. And the fact that Buddy Fight has a few effects that revive you if you hit 0 life. Of course, nowadays there are cards that specifically have a clause that if your opponent's life hits 0 because of this effect, they cannot revive. The fact that that has to be a clause in this game is crazy. Lightning Storm! Sure, I'll go into this guy. Didn't do it last time, I'm gonna do it this time. Hit the field, Yugioh. actually kind of getting a little tired because this is now the second of the stream today. Ugh. And these are technically booster boxes. They're not single card packs. I have a total of 25 packs in front of me. I think I might hold on to these. This might be the last duel of the stream. Yeah, this might be the end of the stream. But then there's this thing in Buddy Fight that's gone by a couple names. It's either the Future Force or the Disaster Force. It's like a force that exists outside of the card game that makes Buddy Fight things happen in real life. Which is weird because the monsters are real. They literally are isekai'd from their worlds to our world. That's what the flags mean. When you say, I fight for Dragon World, you're literally fighting for a world. Except for the flags that don't do that. Like Dragon Eye, Dragon's Lot, Parade of 100 Demons, the Chaos. So, with the Future Force or Disaster Force, it turns the effects of spells and items into reality, not just the monsters. All right. That'll be it. I think you forgot to remove the ash blossoms. Did I? I didn't run Ash Blossom. Or was that Effect Veiler? I don't remember. But I'm gonna call it there, because that'll be, what? Oh wow, almost 2.5 hours here. The amount of time I put in before. I think we celebrated enough. I think we had some fun. And unfortunately, I don't have the energy to open 2 booster boxes. No, I really don't. Remember my set monster? Yeah. I see. You set an Ash Blossom. Interesting. To be fair, Digi, you're not the first to do that in this stream. There was someone online that had a Ghost Ogre and then summoned an Ash Blossom. It was weird. But this is where we're gonna call it, everybody. The week of celebrating is not over, of course, but the first big day is over. The rest of the celebration stuff is going to be a little more lower energy than this, but it's still going to be celebrating the decade I've been on YouTube. Look at my chat. Look at all these people. You, DigiDrago, one of the first people I interacted with on YouTube. You want to know how old we are with YouTube? Remember when YouTube chat was a thing? Before they removed it? Gotcha, but yeah, it was good dueling. I'm still rusty. It's okay. I've fallen out of practice with Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway. But DigiDrago and I are old enough with YouTube to remember YouTube chat. Remember YouTube chat? Which was a DM service on YouTube. Oh, that was fun. That's how you and me started talking to each other. And then Kevin Turner came on, and then Wakura. And then it transitioned over to Discord, the chill zone. Then as things went on, I did more games. See you, congrats on 10 years. Thanks, Hirosei Moto. If you want to subscribe to the channel for more, especially for this week, go right ahead. But thanks for stopping on by. And then as the years went on, YouTube changed their policies on stuff. I wasn't able to live stream on mobile because I didn't have enough subscribers. Literally around the same time I learned how to do this on PC. Kappa happened, and I was fearing for my channel's existence. Remember when Kappa was the only thing YouTube had to worry about? Yeah, good times. Good times. Because that was pre-COVID. And then, you know, as time went on, I did different things with my channel. Different video styles. Different things in general. And then out of nowhere, I had a big idea to have Resurgence. And it was it 4 years ago? 3 years ago? My channel pivoted to reaction content. Today has been fun. The decade my channel's existed. Figured I ought to celebrate it. The rest of this week we'll have stuff dedicated to the celebration, whether or not it's on the high end or not. Look, I'm only one guy making all this content. I was scared that I literally erased my Digimon Links vids. Oh no! Oh no! Even I still have my Link stuff. But, depending on how I feel, because a lot of the times I don't feel like I have enough energy to record things. I don't know why. Sometimes there are days I feel, what's the word, too sick to record stuff, but I don't, it's weird. I feel like I'm not always 100% anymore. Is it because I'm just getting older? Probably. But it's like, I want to deliver content, but then it's like the time-consuming grind of getting it produced. And then I worry that I don't have enough time to get it out to you guys, and then I find that I've somehow wasted time, and... So, I only have a few goals in mind for the week to celebrate. Okay? I'm gonna lay that out right now. And then when the celebration stuff is over... No, I won't make a playlist for it. There won't be any reason to. It's just stuff going on with the celebration. Okay. Today was these two streams with opening cards and playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The game that started my channel. Nobody bring up Turbo Dismount. Tomorrow around this time, we're going to be watching Kamen Rider Kuga on my Patreon for the first time. Literally, the road to Zets begins now. I'm going to be watching every Kamen Rider in the Heisei era, and then the Reiwa era, all the way to modern day. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. 23 years of Kamen Rider? 24 years of Kamen Rider? We'll get there before the next Rider season comes out. I know, a tall order. Big obligation. Considering Rider seasons are like 40 episodes. The only other thing I will guarantee this week is more Super Sentai, Q Ranger, and I will finish Avatar Book 1. So that way we'll be on to Book 2. Those are the only things I can promise you. If I do more, it'll be a surprise. If I do less, it's because I'm not well enough to do so. Okay? I don't like making content if I don't feel up to it. I want to deliver my authenticity. I want to deliver my quality. And on most days, it doesn't feel that way. I'm sorry. So that way, I'm going to lay that out right now. Those are what we're aiming for the celebration. If I can't do more, I said it right here at the beginning of the week. Okay? And if I do more, it'll be a surprise. With all that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Make sure you join the Patreon, especially for tomorrow. But make sure you're a Patreon member. You'll want to be notified when we're live over there, when stuff goes up over there. Because being notified for Patreon stuff is the only way you'll know I do stuff there. Speaking of being notified, keep your notifications on, because as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.